presence and support a really valuable tool for the growth of Indian women's football here in this beautiful country. Of course, Dulles Stadium in Goa playing host to the games in the Indian Women's League 2 as we're into the final round, the final knockings, and for teams to really make an impact towards the top of the final round. Well, the referee should be all but set to lead out the two teams out there in the middle. The atmosphere really is starting to heat up here, and this promises to be an excellent 90 minutes in store as Roots Football Club take on Krida Probodhini Pune. There you have the referee Neetu Rana with her assistant Ryan Pinky Pandey and the fourth official today, and Hagma Subra. These teams with their respective skippers, Football Club from Degio, and for Krida Probodhini, number 5, their defender Rani Kadam, leading the two teams out there in the middle. Wonderful message that has been mentioned. We win through fair play. Competition really is starting to heat up in the final round. With a pre-match handshake, a sign of respect between the two sets of players as they get into 90 minutes of heated battle from this. And 3 points, very much the order of business for both coaches, as Roots FC coach Anto Stephen has made a couple of interesting moves in his team here. So has coach Dheeraj Mishra for Krida Probodhini Pune. As we mentioned before, the officials, the referee Neetu Rana with her two assistants, Sushmita Rai and Pinky Pandey, the fourth official Hangma Suba, with the two skippers out there in the middle, both with number 5s on their back for Roots FC, Achom Degio in midfield, and as for Krida Probodhini Pune, their number 5 Rani Kadam. Well, the message has been clearly resonated with the both captains. Is to play hard but play fair and have a good game of football and let the better team, and may the better team win. We'll have a look at the two teams here as sets of players in their huddle. Roots Football Club with goalkeeper Sonakshi Singh in goal, Aishwarya and Maya, the two centre halves with Linda and Geeta Rani providing the width. Midfield 3 of Nandi Devi, Neha Mukati, and the skipper Achom Degio. Front 3, a very powerful front 3 of Rosie Tanga, Tavi Jandang providing the support to their number 9 Sanjita Nirola. As for the team in white, Krida Probodhini, Avritika Bansode in goal with Prerna, Rani Kadam, Aditi Gadekar and Nandini Bala at the back. Mamta Kumari, Naina, Payal Ruthari and Divya Pavara providing the support to their centre forward Sumaya Sheikh. Well, the pre-match huddle has really got both sets of players fired up for this contest. It's third versus fourth in the final round of the Indian Women's League Match 2, as match number 6 is all but ready for kickoff. Both teams have the incentive to go full clip here, get the 3 points and register their first victory in the final round. And as I mentioned, Garhwal United are running away with the early stages of the final round. Started off with 15 teams, now with the best 6 that remain. It's a tall order for both these teams with a margin of error now decreasing with every loss. Referee has had a final look. And we're off and running, and it's Krida Probodhini Pune who will kick things off from left to right in their all-white kit. Defending the right-hand side are the girls in boots in their black and red kit. Is an early foul on the right-hand side already. Just shows you the intent that Boots Football Club intend to play with. Krida Probodhini Pune had a difficult outing against table toppers Karwal United, losing 3-1 on that encounter. But that was a difficult outing against the best teams in the competition. They look to improve against Boots Football Club, who themselves suffered a 2-0 loss against Indian Arrows. Early battle in the air and having to clear that, and Roots looking to move forward here. It's a lovely first touch, and just like that, Roots have committed enough players forward. On the left-hand side, breaking her neck there was Rosie Thanga. Defender should be favourite here and just manages to clear. Ani Kadam getting the last touch off the attacker. And out for a goal kick. Just shows you how quickly that Roots Football Club are looking to attack. Committing enough girls forward. Now on the right-hand side. There's an option, but looking to play that down the channel. It's well defended. First touch is very clever down the left-hand side. This is a brilliant play. Here's Nandi Devi on the left-hand side. Looking to chop in on her right foot. Cross comes into the box. Keeper should be favourite. Just a bit of a fumble and having to clear was Aditi. Take two here for Nandi Devi. Good pressure there from the defensive capacity there. Kritika goal for Krida. Probodhini just making a bit of a mess there, but wheeled out by her defender. Good first touch there, just to lay it off to a centre forward. Maya being put under pressure, but wins the ball on the left-hand side. Here's Rosie. Keeps it short to Nandi Devi with the strike. Nandi will on target. Ritika with a more comfortable save this time. Looking for options for a quick release. A few minutes on the clock, and it's all been Roots Football Club in the early stages. Looking to bypass the press with a long ball here, and it's working in their favour here. With the Probodhini not able to keep the ball on that occasion. Out for a throw in here. Both teams had very impressive group stage campaigns. Roots Football Club, of course, top of Group B. 4 played, 4 victories. Just conceding the 1 goal in the 4 games played. Just shows you what a tough task it is for Probodhini Pune to penetrate this backline. Defense have held firm. Just conceding 1 goal in the 4 games in the group stages would have set them in good stead heading into the final round. Defending here, having to take the long route across is Nandini. Just poked that forward, good work there, but recovered the ball in the dangerous area here. Ruth again breaks the challenge kindly on her left foot, looking to just put the ball over. And looking for clearance there, getting more height than distance. Good work this from Sanjita. Trying to hold off the challenge, but might have committed the foul. And Krida Probodhini can just breathe a huge sigh of relief here. They know that they will be under the cosh in the early stages as Roots Football Club very much on the front foot. And that's exactly what Coach Nanto Stephen would have wanted his team to go out there and express themselves in that manner. A little buzz in the ground here. Their stadium playing host, and you can see the conditions absolutely brilliant for a game of football here. Back-to-back matches being played, and a huge testament. And congratulations to the ground staff for having this pitch ready for every game. Well, for those watching live on the All India Football Federation YouTube channel, put it in the live chat. What do you think the final score of this game will be? Don't have to go too far as well. Who do you think their goal will go towards? Down the right-hand side goes Roots. No real time to settle on the ball here, and just like that, Good defending. That is brilliant work there. Chondegyu, the skipper, mopping up the danger. On the right-hand side, caught under a bit of a cul-de-sac there, Aishwarya, but defends the lines very well. Aishwarya and Maya Rabari, two centre halves for Roots Football Club, will be tasked with providing that calmness at the back. Nearly 5 minutes played, and the game has been played with real good tempo here. Both teams trying to express themselves as the throw-in is into the box, goes for the cutback. It's well defended. Second bite of the cherry as Aishwarya will clear. Krida Probodhini have had to do defending in the early stages, but on that occasion, very, very close on that. Not the throw-in, which hasn't been cleared. Kandegyo getting good height and distance on that clearance, away from danger and out for a throw-in. This is a good period here for Coach Dheeraj Mishra and his team here, just after soaking up the initial pressure, while looking to create some of their own. Knockdown header here with plenty of numbers back. To clear, there's a real melee here on the left-hand side. Surely an offside flag had to be raised and really recognized by the linesman. Which one of these teams will look to take that extra element of risk in the early stages of this match? It won't be easy, the level of competition and just what's at stake here. Almost getting away from her, does very well to recover. Kandegyo from a very good pass there to Rosie. Good shot. This is good football being played here from Roots Football Club. There's Achum. And Rosie not getting time, more space to try and roll her marker. And the watchful eye there. Good defending there from Aditi Gadikar. Lovely turn there from Rosie. Keeps it very well. Good one-touch passing. The one give and go wasn't going to reach her. You can see what Roots Football Club are trying to do here. Get that ball on the floor and start popping it with one or two touch passing. Rosie Thanga down the left-hand side has had a bright start to the game. Wants the service to be fed to her as Linda with the throw. Gets it back. Good first touch. Beat the challenge. There's Nandi Devi. It's a very loose pass there, but falls finally to Neha on the right-hand side. Motoring forward here, attacking as a team. Oh, it's a lovely takedown here, but the interception is quick and swift. So just gets caught under the ball, but keeps her balance tremendously well. Brilliant carry from the middle of the park here. What a battle that was. Ravi Jandang wins the ball, but there's another turnover in the play. Good play there. It's a cracking pass down the right-hand side, and she is onside. Here's Payal Katari. Ball into the box. Good defending. That front post perfectly on that occasion. Krida Probodhini, Pune are playing with real swiftness when they do have the ball in the final third. With the throw and puts it back. Challenge there, but the last touch comes off the attacker. Linda feels that the throw-in should have been for her. Not managing to clear. She thought about the shot. It's a shot that should be the keeper's, but it's an awkward bounce. It's just about enough there. Sonakshi just clipped into a dangerous area, and as soon as it bounced, that's when you're trying to get there before the attacker on that occasion. It's a good claim. Getting the foul as Tanvi Gore makes the foul. Roots Football Club looking to play out the back. That pass. Finding Rosie Thanga, but what they're trying to do there, not just try and play long balls into opposition territory. The line is very high here for Krida Probodhini, and the halves invited forward, but that's the danger when they do lose the ball. They'll have to be backpedaling. Nice pass there, taking good care of the ball. Here's Sanjita, keeps it nicely. Linda trying to just feed that between the lines. Recover well. Neha with the header. Powerful header. There's Payal Katari. It's in the air. Probably take down there. Looking to venture forward. Just trying to find that with a bit more clarity in their passing. That's a good first touch. We've seen that from the Roots player, the way they're manipulating the ball, 1 or 2 touches, as we're heading into the 10th minute. And then the scoreline stakes are really high here. Good pass. Undefended, looking to turn very swiftly here. And quickly in position, our Roots Football Club here. Wonderful work off the ball, not allowing the Krida Probodhini players to settle on the ball. Again, look at the pressure being applied, but they play through the press brilliantly there. Lovely press resistance from the team as a whole, and that's the turn on the left-hand side. And now they're in business. First time ball into the box, looking to get there first. The keeper charges and does just about enough. But it was Divya Pavra who made the run into the box. It's a good first time ball in. How quickly did Sonakshi Singh get off her line and throw off the centre forward. For all the football that Roots Football Club have played, it's Krida Probodhini that really have looked more threatening. Takes the chance, but keeps the ball very well in that spot there. Good play there from Neha Mukati. The blueprint seems very clear here from Krida Probodhini. They don't mind defending deep. They know how swift they do break. They do commit players forward in attack. That's exactly what Coach Dheeraj Mishra would have wanted them to go out there and express themselves. But we like more possession of the ball to try and keep that control. Or is he happy to just cede the possession to Roots Football Club and hit on the break? Good first touch there. Very well. Lovely turn there from the drag. And not keeping the ball. Brilliant pass on the left-hand side. Does it have enough weight on it? It has. And play and out for a throw-in. Probodhini are slowly growing into the game here. Trying to match Roots Football Club in terms of possession. It's a good turn and carry. Trying to just feed that forward to Nandi Devi. After another throw-in. The back line of Aishwarya and Maya Rabari will be very happy with the way that the goalkeeper Sonakshi Singh has swept up, allowing them to play a lot more further forward. The ball well here. One touch passing is, again, it's accurate as the ball comes in. The stooping header is away. There's Neha. Good switch of play down the left-hand side to Rosie Tanga. There she is, one-on-one against the fullback. Rosie looking to take the turn here. It's good defending it. Very good. Hasn't allowed her to turn either way, forcing her to go back. Oh, it's very clever there from the skipper. Jamdegio showing her real composure with the ball. There she is once again now. And there's confidence among the way the Roots Football Club players are just passing the ball around. This is a very good move, but excellent interception. And full credit to the Krida Probodhini defenders here. Kept their shape, they've made the interception. Haven't given too much for Ritika to in goal. Good to break out of the challenge and immediately looking for the ball forward. Has stayed on side here. On the left hand side, it's well defended. Heading into the first quarter of the match, see how well that they have done, both teams, in terms of competitiveness, how well they've approached this game. Now the switch is on here down the right hand side. And defended, takes a touch, just goes enough to the striker there. He was very interested in trying pitching the ball from it, but left back keeps her cool here. Good forward, well defended. It's Akam Degio once again. She has been drawn to any sort of danger. The composure that she shows when she plays really does allow her team to play with a lot more freedom going forward. When you see your captain take responsibility, just want to follow suit and play the same way. Good first touch there, but needs a bit of support. And look how quickly Acham gets into the challenge, wins the first and the second ball magnificently well, but they can't capitalize. Tanga on that occasion loses out. Good pass by Kyle Kotari in midfield to Nana. And they lose out when they just start to build a bit of momentum here. Now Roots FC trying to thread that through the eye of the needle, but easily defended. Composure shown there from the back from the Probodhini defenders. And they keep the ball very well here. These are the areas where they've looked comfortable on the ball. And the back four very much in position. Looking to just put that through the, again, very narrowest of channels. Very difficult to try and break that backline when they're so close to each other. Forcing Roots to go wide here. On the right hand side, they go duly. Well defended again. Looking for the right option here, trying to be as measured as possible. Just over 15 minutes on the clock as the cross comes in. It's well defended. Rosie was hoping for a few scraps, but well defended. Eventually have to get the ball out there, but the attacks keep coming. Linda lays it off nicely to Neha. There's Neha with the strike, well blocked. We have another chance there, but instead there's Divya with the ball. Nicely here, now trying to keep their shape while they attack down the left hand side. Maya has made the run, and look at the powerful running. The centre forward is making there, reads the challenge, does very well here. Maya Sheikh has options, goes for the strike herself. Pavara was looking for any sort of spillage there. They break very quickly again. They win the ball back. It's a strike from distance. The keeper is happy to see that. And it's a good strike. It was on target. No one really closing her down, having every incentive to take the shot. Still there to keep the ball. Not on the right-hand side, recycling the ball. Now looking for a quick switch there. Then they should be able to deal with this comfortably. In these situations, you don't want either team to really commit that mistake, knowing that the game is very much on a knife's edge. If you let any sort of mistake can be really capitalized on. One taken forward, the cushion header is well intercepted. Trying to venture forward. It's great to see a bit of crowd. Suddenly just started to watch the games here at the Villa Stadium. Going into the first stage of the first half, still 0-0. Premium chances. Haven't been able to be carved open by either team, and that's full testament to the way both teams have defended in the early stages. Concentration levels very much on high alert. Keeping the ball well, looking to turn. He's on here. He loses the balance, and Rosie Tanga does so well to keep the ball here. There's Rosie, great defending. Was stride for stride, wins the challenge, tries to find the pass. Will go in. Pressure being ramped up here by Roots Football Club. And on the right hand side, it's well intercepted. In the short play here, this is exactly what Krida Probodhini need to do here. Passes again here from Krida Probodhini. And between the lines, well intercepted, looks to get there first. I was hoping that the ball would fall. You can see the challenge there from Nana in the middle of the park, but on the right-hand side again, good work. Excellent defending by Rani Kadam. Happy to defend in the wide areas. Goes for the shot from distance here, but somehow manages to get a connection on it in terms of trying to trap that ball. Look at the quick turn here with 20 minutes on the clock here. 0-0 the scoreline. The team still looking for that elusive goal. The football club yet to score in the final round where they were so dominant in the group stages. Play between the lines, but that's what happens when you play the final rounds where the intensity of the competition is very much high there. Referee allowing play to continue here. Both midfielders being very strong on that occasion. Anna comes away with the ball and another ball down the canyon here on the left-hand side. Can she get there first? Look, just poke that forward. The two again. Divya Pavara always providing an extra runner. Maya Sheikh just looking to lift that over. He was there again. Acham Degio has been just imperious at the back in terms of interceptions. And the ball run across her body, and that's the risk that you have to take when you're on the back foot, backpedaling to try and get the pass across. Pressing structure here from Root Football Club. Pushing header. Should be a handball, and referee could have played on here really. And that there was a lot of space to run into. As we're seeing as we are heading towards that halfway stage of the first half, 0-0 the scoreline. Defense is being difficult to open up in the Indian Women's League too. It just shows you the defensive organization that has been emphasized by the coaches. Be happy with what they've seen so far. They just need their team to start showing a bit more cutting edge in the final third. What's that halfway stage of the first half? 0-0 the scoreline has been offered to both coaches. They'll be reasonably pleased with it, but they'll want to do just a little more in terms of trying to get that first goal. Poke that forward. Very well to keep the ball there, Linda. Here's a shot. Traveling on the ball there, Nandi Devi, but does so well and keeps it and goes for the through pass. Trying to get there first. Brilliant defending. Ritika collects the ball, but it was good defending to try and mark the run. Knew that she might not get there first. Just gets her arm across. Makes this difficult to beat there. Good defending there from Prerna. Pass on the left-hand side, but they pinch the ball high up the pitch here. Here's Neha. The ball well on the left-hand side. Rosie Tanga with a bit of a heavy touch, just allowing the defender to get there first. Good pass there from Payal Kothari, but the keeper should be favourite. Gets good contact on it. And the real battle continues. Rosie working tremendously hard to get back into a defensive shape. A bit of rough play there, but Krida Probodhini has kept the ball well. Trying to grow into confidence in these areas. Good one-touch passing, getting the back line involved in the build-up. Good pushing header there. Acham Degio, who's been absolutely dominant in the defensive phase here. Leaves it short. Keeps the ball well and looks for the immediate ball forward. Keeper thought about it and then makes the decision. Pinaki Singh had to be alert, and she was. Probodhini asking the more pertinent questions. Here's Neha now. And forward. Movement off the ball. Then lovely collection there from Rosie Tanga, defender's favourite. Gets there first again. Prerna Mishram just trying to go into the game in terms of defensive influence. Holds a good ball in, well defended. It's going there, just about managing to keep the ball. And good defending again, having to be strong in the challenge then. Now looking for the counter attack, but Sambegio calmly gets it. And the way that both teams have defended has been very, very impressive. No real panic in their play. You have the spare player looking to defend the spaces, also being confident with the ball at their feet. And 5 minutes in the first half has been concluded, and Achom having to get there first, and she does. There's a slice clearance, putting their team under a bit of pressure. Skipper bails her out very nicely. Again, it's a loose pass. They have to take care of the ball a lot better. Lovely take, and it's Achom once again who's in position. And actually Singh collects. With the floodlights beaming down at the Duleh Stadium, they're just starting to settle into the rhythm here. 20 minutes remain in this first half. This highly competitive first half. And that victory is necessary here. 1 point doesn't do either team much favors, considering both teams have lost their first game in the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. When you see the likes of Garhwal United top of the pile, 9 points out of the 3 games played, just shows you the standard that they have set. Every team would have had a close eye on them. Neha with a very good take. He keeps the ball very well. Now venturing forward. There's Rosie. Good strong challenge again. And the hallmark of this match. Another quick release forward. Easily intercepted. There's Maya Rabari. Losing possession. Now venturing forward. In the defensive shade from Roots is immediate. And it's very difficult to play through here. That's why they look to try and move the ball in those wide areas and try and stretch the back line as much as possible. 27 minutes have really flown by in this match here. 0-0. The last touch has come off the defender. Probodhini Pune just inching their way forward, looking for that first goal just before the halftime break. And those passes have not come off. Referee signaling. This is a good time for the water break. Just over 27 minutes on the clock here. 0-0 the scoreline. Match number 6 of the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. Which one of these teams will come out firing after the drinks break and try and score just before the halftime whistle? It's 0-0 the scoreline here at the Duleh Stadium. And we're back underway after that swift water break. And on the scoreline, as we're into the 30th minute, one of these teams will take that extra step, get that advantage going into the halftime whistle. It's been a very cagey encounter, nothing to separate the two teams here. So in for Krida Probodhini. Ball comes in. Get the ball under control. It's a commanding header there. Might have shoot some distance, got a lot of elevation. Well over the crossbar and out for a goal kick. We've seen just after the water breaks in most of these tournaments that pressure levels just might dip. That's when the opposition team might take a bit of advantage. Play there from Nia Mustati. Been instrumental in the middle of the park here. The ball forward is very well defended. Identifying the space so well, knowing that that's where the run is being made by the winger. How to position our body to make the interception easy. Kadam. Goes back to Ritika. And second centre half, Prerna. On the right hand side, the move here. Just over 30 minutes on the clock. Good patient build up, but it's been easily intercepted there by Linda. He takes a bit of a chance there, Chondegio, but he's with the pressure easily there. It's a nice clearance, but turns into an accurate pass. And they kept the ball nicely here, inviting the press. The player around it here immediately hounded down. They've done very well to keep the ball under real duress. That will really please Coach Janko Stevens, knowing how well his team played out of pressure there. Didn't panic as they look to play that forward. Rosie making the run from out to in. Not too much on it. That's the Probodhini Pune. They were second in Group A. 3 victories and 1 loss in the 4 games that they played. Goal difference of +7. That means 11 of them were scored while 4 was conceded, conceding a goal a game at an average. That defeat to Garhwal United was a wake-up call for them, considering how good they were in the group stages, but that's where the level will be raised in the final round. When you get the best of the best competing against each other. 5 teams in each group, total of 15 teams to start off. The Indian Women's League 2, and now we are whittled down to the top 6. Clearance there. It's 3-on-3 if they get this right. There's Rosie Tangma with a very good first touch. Rosie looks to check in on her right foot. There's no time to really get a shot away. That's strong play. Reina does just enough, and that's strong defending. Reina Mishram stuck to her task and did so very well. Rosie Tanga has found a lot of space on that left-hand side, but it's not easy to contain those runs. Linda Ivran will take this throw in. She's been adventurous, the left back. Good shot. One leaves it shot, but to keep the ball. And looking to turn, no space to turn whatsoever. Good defensive work there from Payal Katari. Looking out from the midfield area, she recovers the ball. Here she is. Keeps that in the line very nicely. That again leaves it short. It's a matter of moments. They have to get those passes right. They have to progress the ball in a meaningful manner as they move towards the right hand side now. Then the push and run. Look, the last touch might have come off the defender, but it just overruns out of play after a goal kick. Both goalkeepers have done their jobs very well. Kept the danger away from between the sticks. I think that Sonakshi Singh had to sweep up on a couple of occasions, and there she is right on cue, but she's caught out of the lines here. And here's Payal Katari, brilliant defending. Look at that from Linda. This comes across, sensing the danger was in the central areas from left back. That's there and extinguishes the fire. Good first touch, brilliantly taken down there from Savi. Here's Geetarani. Puts her head up and goes for that expansive switch there. Looking for the run of Rosie Tanga. Well defended. She is interested to get there first. Oh, an awkward landing. It really is. But both players had every right to go for the ball. It just bounced in front with that slice clearance. Rosie Tanga has the eyes only for the ball. So does the goalkeeper, Ritika. It's an awkward landing, and really hope that both players are okay to continue. Heading into the final 10 minutes. That collision didn't look very pretty if you're to ask me there. You can see both players' eyes on the ball. It's all about that awkward landing, isn't it? The whiplash there maybe for Rosie Tanga, as we hope that Both players can quickly resume. Medical staff will take their time, and rightfully so, as players' health has to be prioritized in this game. Good to see Ritika Bansode back on her feet. Goalkeeper with that awkward landing. She had to go for it because the ball was in that awkward channel. She had to go out and claim, and knowing that Rosie Tanga had made the run, good to see the keeper on her feet, and the looks of it, so is Rosie Tanga. So, best possible outcome from that collision. 10 minutes remain in this first half. Both teams have shown each other that they're very much capable of threatening in the final third. What we need is a bit more commitment in terms of bodies. Try to get the ball in those wide areas and go for the cutbacks. Someone from midfield has to make that extra run well to keep the ball. And in those tight areas, they've kept their feet so well that the pass just letting them down on that occasion. Another expansive pass brings the target very nicely down the right-hand side. Now Krida Probodhini moving forward through the gears. Ball into the channel is clever. The run here is very well matched. Alinda Evren having an excellent game herself. She's dawdling on the ball here. Here's Sumaya. Thought about the shot, lays it off. Kept the ball nicely here. Sumaya Sheikh keeps it nicely. Oh, it's a shot from well out. Keeper comes a long way. The chip towards goal is just over, and the crossbar comes to the rescue. The Roots Football Club nearly costing themselves a goal. Once the keeper comes, she doesn't get anywhere near it, and then the chip has just clipped the crossbar. Well, Probodhini Pune continuing to threaten, and those balls behind the back line is a real source of joy for them. Kick down there from Nandi Devi. Here she is now, looking to combine in midfield. It's a clever pass, but it's well intercepted. That's been the story of the first half so far. Brilliant play again. The vision of the pass, well intercepted. Keeps her balance nicely down the right-hand side. Lost out on the duel and now venturing forward. And for that quick 1-2 here, it's again just about to mess off that situation, but Divya recovers the ball. For the quick release forward is well intercepted. Both players going flying into that. The Roots Football Club, who found it far too comfortable in the group stages, topping Group B with a perfect record. 4 wins out of 4, conceding just the 1 goal. Now know that the task in hand is difficult here. The quality of opposition improving with every round. It's a brilliant switch out, and Payal with an immediate control breaks kindly forward, rides the challenge, and that comes back for more, and she does very well to recover, doesn't she? She lost that first duel, but she gets back quickly and back into position. Forward, she's done so well to keep the ball. That's on Degios. Mops up as she has been throughout this first half. The way she's done it has been so impressive. Just keeping the ball now. Probodhini Pune forward, not getting the amount of touch there. It's just a bit heavy. Rides the challenge beautifully there. And thought about the shot from distance. It's another one from Divya. This is towards goal, but just sliced away. Easily grabbed by Sonakshi Singh. 6 minutes plus added on time remain in this first half. This very even first half. What was the same in the 4:30 kickoff between Bengal United and Indian Arrows? It was 0-0 at half time, but Bengal United were the better team in the first half and just made that advantage count in the second with 2 outstanding goals from their skipper. Might just see something similar necessary to open the back line for either team here. What a header that is from Acham. The way she senses danger and really pounces at it, a front foot defender. There to keep the ball. And they win the ball back. Here's Neha Mukati. On the right hand side. Good one touch play. Gets it to Nandi Devi. Clever drag back. Looking for a bit of space there, and they win the ball back quickly. And then counter-attack option was on, but look who's very much there in position. There's Acham Degyo. Pass down the left hand side. Can Rosie Tanga get there first? He does, and looking for the first time ball. It's a delicious ball. Wow, what a cross that was. Just still in danger. The shot from distance. It's well blocked. Ritika Bantore with the save. Good handling on that occasion, but what a bit of play that was from Rosie Tanga. What a cross that was. First time on her left foot. Once the ball dropped from the edge of the box, was on target. 1.5 minutes of stoppage time remaining. Another run down the channel here from Divya Parva. Oh, well there, the right winger. There's Payal Kothari. Moves the box, well intercepted. Be able to clear, and they do that. Good first touch there. Hits the ball nicely. Here's Neha Mukati. On the left hand side is Linda. And looking to just repeat the patterns and move this team from side to side. They've exerted a lot of energy in this first half. 1 minute remaining. Down the right hand side they go here. First time ball again. It's a good delivery. Need that runner to make that run. The very good deliveries for the centre forward Sanjita Nirola. Rosie Tanga has put in a real shift on that left hand side. He's been excellent. Constant running. And the quality of the ball nearly landed awkwardly then. If she had got there first with the header, with the pace on the ball, it would have made things very interesting. So the Probodhini Pune once again repelled that defensive danger that they face momentarily. On the right hand side goes Roots now. It's been a productive channel for them. To put the ball onto the right hand side and then make that switch towards the left where Rosie awaits. Good pass, well measured. Very well to keep the ball. More of this from a Krida Probodhini point of view. First touch, left footed pass. Finds Payal Kothari. Good one touch play here. ABP looking very assured on the ball here. Run into the channel, well defended. Just run that out of play. Excellent defending that. Good coaches, and to Stephen for Roots Football Club and Dheeraj Mishra. For the Probodhini Pune, they've seen what they've seen so far. They would have been preparing notes for their halftime team talk. Talking fine margins that do change football games. Reflection of it. Sometimes a mistake, sometimes a moment of magic. Which touch, just gets that away. Another slight clearance might keep them interested here. Looking to turn. Thought about the shot. Does very well to keep her balance. Now waiting for the perfect moment to deliver the cross. The keeper with a very good save there. Nakshi Singh had to get her handling spot on that occasion, and that's exactly what she's done. One forward, which is well recovered there from Kyle. For the quick 1-2 here. Have to be a lot more assured with their passing. There's Neha with the switch. Brilliant pass. Control just letting her down in the reverse. It's clever. So Nakshi quickly off her line. Nearly moments for both teams in the attacking phase. So that Probodhini will know that they have gotten the more closer of the two teams. In terms of sustained attacking play here, Payal Kothari has won that ball time and time again in the midfield area. Number 8 really has put in a performance in this first half as we're heading into the final minute of normal time. We'll find out how much has been added on in terms of injuries and stoppages. Waiting for the pass option, instead having to fizz that a lot more distance on it, but they've done very well to keep the ball there. Sumaya Sheikh battling for the ball by her lonesome. She gets the foul, and it's a free kick for Krida Probodhini Pune. Top work there from Samaya Sheikh, looking to just chase that down by her lonesome and protect the ball. Wins the foul instead. Well, we're into stoppage time here. 2 minutes added on from the sideline.
2 minutes.
Either one of these teams going to snatch that lead just before the half-time whistle. Margin for error decreasing with every half of football played here. She goes for goal herself. A lot of distance. First time header across goal. Big chance. Can't get that on target. And on the follow-up to make it 1-0. But surely she is offside. Well, the run was made. It kept the ball alive. That's the panic a set piece can create here. See if she was clearly offside as soon as this pass was being delivered. It was a sliced one. Clearly offside by a mile, as they say. Maya Sheikh with good striker's instinct. Need to keep herself on side though. 1 minute has breezed past in this first half. In stoppage time here. Is there one more chance that either team can create before the sound of the half-time whistle here? Here's Nandi Devi. It's it beautifully done there from Neha Mukati. In the middle of the park, drove her team forward, finds the pass to Rosi Tanga on the left-hand side here. Deliver a brilliant cross early on, but this time beaten to the punch. Last touch comes off the attacker. Be out for a goal kick, and once again, Krida Probodhini Pune defend their situation with real strength and numbers, winning their duels individually. Collectively as a team have kept Roots Football Club out. Both Coach Anto and Coach Dheeraj have their half-time team talk all but ready here. It's a massive 15 minutes coming up for them. And the teams do break for the half-time whistle. Will they look to make the changes as the referee blows the whistle for the end of the first half here at the Dalai Stadium as match number 6 sees a 0-0 scoreline here at half-time between Roots Football Club and Krida Probodhini Pune. A lot of exciting football has been played, but both teams cancelling each other out. It's a massive 15 minutes for both teams to grab their breath and get into the second half as a refreshed and renewed team. As we look at the stats of the first half, 4 shots on target to 3. It's dominating that in terms of chances creation. Krida Probodhini just edging things out. No real corners for both teams, but the tackles have been flying in. It's been a very fair game of football played in the right spirit. We're all but set to show you the highlights of what has been a very tight and cagey game of football. Half time here at the Dalai Stadium is Roots Football Club 0, Krida Probodhini Pune 0. Well, we'll bring you the highlights of match number 6 in the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. The scoreline, but not because of a lack of effort. We're seeing a lot of nearly moments from both teams to get that advantage forward. I think that a goal might just be enough in tight and cagey encounters. I think those clear-cut chances really missing, but see some excellent individual displays. The Roots Football Club. The skipper Acham Degyo has really cleaned up at the back with excellent positional and interception play. Knights of Neha Mukati, Nandi Devi in the midfield area really kept good place on proceedings. And as for Krida Probodhini, you know that they have gotten the better of the opposition on a couple of occasions. And if some of those passes like that would have found Divya Pavara, a lot more certainty, might have been looking at the first goal. Good short goalkeeping from both keepers. Critical to keep this at 0-0. But as you can see there, that combination play between Sumaya and Divya in that second half, we'll keep a very close eye on because they're very much capable of opening the scoreline. I'll do both teams credit. They kept on going till the end of the first half. Knew that if they wanted to try and get that halftime lead, they might have to leave it late. We did see Sumaya Sheikh score, but the offside flag quickly being raised on that occasion because of the defensive line being kept very well by Roots Football Club, making sure that there was no spillage. Right towards the end, saw that Rosie Tanga was very, very impressive down that left hand side for Roots Football Club. A constant threat on that side. We saw that that was the closest for Divya Pavara, who just clipped the crop of the crossbar just before the halftime whistle. Shots kept pouring from the edge of the box, but both keepers very much on song on that occasion. This was the disallowed goal, which fell kindly to Sumaya, but as you can see clearly from an offside position, that was that in terms of the first half. We'll be back for the start of the second as it's 0-0 here at the Dulles Stadium.
बघ कोणाचं ते जाऊ दे व्हिडिओ बघ सगळ्यांना पाठवतो मी आधी आहे बघ तुझं बघ इंस्टाला तू बघ आता सुजल ही सेव्ह करून ठेव रात्री दुसरी काढू आपण आणि दोन्ही अटॅच करू बाजूला आज काय बोललास तू काही ना आधी काय विचारलं तो होता मोठा बोलतो होता 5 दिवस आहेत ना ॲक्च्युली मला सोबत चिल्ली मागून ना 2 फुल चिल्ल्या काही 2 फुल चिल्ली मागवतो काय जवळ मला कुठे यायचं आहे हा नाटकाला अरे बसने जायला नाही येताना प्रॉब्लेम होईल संपायला शेवटची 45 मिनिटं आजचा दिवस संपाला रुंदा भेटल्या असू दे आपल्याला हा व्हिडिओ कॉल लावतो ऑनलाईन आपल्या पण नसते ऑनलाईन नाही रे इकडे उद्यापासून चालू होणार आहे काय पेनला ऑडिओ चालू नाही का
And we're all but set for the start of the second half. A tight, intense encounter in the first, keeping the scoreline at 0-0 at the break. Which one of these teams will look to take that extra step in the quest of all 3 points? The Roots Football Club have made a double substitution at the halftime break. Number 18, Adira Ghosh, and number 19, Rutu Srinandan, both entering the fray here as we start the second half. Garhwal United have set the pace, winning all the 3 games in the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. Which one of these teams can look to put the pressure on here? Victory really does change the fortunes for either team here. They've lost their opening encounters each, and to put things right here against each other. And the pressure being applied immediately here. See that midfield control being well executed by
Chelsea number 21.
Roots Football Club.
Kita Raniteri being replaced by Chelsea number 18, Adira Ghosh. Chelsea number 7, Rosie Tonga being replaced by Chelsea number 19, Rutu Srinandan.
This play there again, just easing forward to get there first. A bit of control shown. And on the left hand side, keeping the pressure but trying to be as precise as possible. Leads the challenge beautifully there, now punted forward. Gets brilliantly there first. He has support on the right hand side. Here's the substitute Adira, but she won't get there first. Excellent defending by the skipper. Ani Kadam on the cover has made a few of those interceptions in those wide areas repeatedly in that first half. Having to do the same here early in the second. As Roots Football Club with that double substitution made by coach Anto Steven. He just wrestled a bit of initiative at the start of the second half. Ball there with the cushion there. Very well to keep the ball there. Samaya Sheikh, and now on the left hand side, Nena does very well. Just keep the ball. Exercising a bit of patience and control. Here's Ritika. All the way back, trying to be precise in their passing. Exactly that, that's good work. It's very good football this from the back line of Probodhini Pune. We have a heavy touch there from Payal Kothari, but she really has been brilliant presence for APP down that right hand side. In that midfield area, she's made countless interceptions and really drove the ball forward. To exuberant in her challenge, commits the foul. Machandegio, the skipper, it's good distance, but it returned with interest. Maya with a nice touch and immediately hooks the ball forward. Run downfield, should be comfortably in the hands of Sonakshi Singh. But we've seen these nearly moments when it comes to Probodhini Pune's attacks. They've done well to keep the ball. Good 1-2 down the left hand side. Be comfortably defended. It's really well to match the run there. How important that run is. And Aishwarya having to come across to make the challenge. Being taken. 3 minutes have really flown by in the second half. You can see the intensity that has been played, being no time for either team to really settle in here on the ball. It's going to take a special moment to break open this deadlock. We'll wait and see. Control there. Looks to just get that away from her as they push forward. Calmly done there, looking to receive the ball again. Back into their shape, Krida Probodhini. Now trying to move through the central areas. Force back. Good work from Roots off the ball. Forcing them to go back before they punted forward. Good carry here, but the pass has been well intercepted. Asking for the flag, which they were never really going to get here. And now that's a lovely first touch, brilliantly taken there by Nandi Devi. To turn and turns well. Holding on the ball far too long here. Don't get that kind of time and space at this level. You have to try and pop that ball a lot more quicker than to try and holding on to the ball. You can see what they're trying to do to get that control element. Midfield work from Krida Probodhini aren't going to allow the Roots midfielders to just dictate as they wish, as they have to now defend against the free kick. Rani Kadam, skipper of EPP, with the free kick here. Good push and header. Can she get there first? Oh, nearly getting there. And has asked the question for a handball where she wasn't really going to get the decision against her. It's called there. It's a good free kick. Good distance on it, but not enough to turn to troubling the opposition. On the right hand side, as they look for a bit of options, a bit of solutions, try and stretch the pitch as wide as possible before they create the areas of problems centrally. A good pass, but it has been intercepted, and now she can run here on the left hand side. Here's Nandini. Keeps it nicely. Excellent defending there. Brilliantly done there from Maya Rabari. How well she sensed the danger. Steps up to make the challenge. Puts the ball well, and on the slide she manages to just about keep the play here. Here's Adira, the second half substitute, looking to just run down the right hand side. Well defended again by the skipper Rani Kadam. Rani Kadam has defended those wide areas admirably here. From the security as the ball has been flashed into the box there, a bit of this decisiveness there. Now the shot comes in. It's just enough. Trying to keep the danger in play there, but they'll have to defend the situation now. Play here. Maya will have to run this by her lonesome there. Maya Rabari with the challenge there. The referee has spotted that as a coming together rather than a foul, but there's a corner here for Krida Probodhini Pune. Maya Sheikh is a real powerful runner into the channels there. You can see what she's trying to do to try and protect the ball. Maya Rabari very much on her back, not allowing any sort of space for her to try and navigate through. It's Maya Sheikh who won the corner. Will now take it. Look for the first goal here. That all important, all elusive first goal for match number 6 of the Indian Women's League 2, as the ball into the box is well defended. Get out of harm's way and just trying to push out there. Real noise about in the sidelines. They want their information to be relayed as clearly as possible. Ball into the box. The header, she steals in there first. It is very clever centre forward play there on the left hand side, just timing her run perfectly as the ball into the box was an awkward one. You can see they're not judging the bouncer there, and she gets there first, Maya Sheikh, and having got there she'd be disappointed that she couldn't get that on the target. Good reverse pass now onto the left hand side. Back heel is good, and now towards goal, just flashes that across, and it's a good grab. Ritika Bansode on that occasion, there's just enough in terms of repelling the danger. This was a decent ball in, but needed some sort of connection. Try and beat the goalkeeper from there. Both teams still trying to figure out the puzzle here in terms of trying to open the scoring. Out on the right hand side again, flashing that across goal, should be comfortably dealt with, and it is. Aquaria on the cover, making sure she got enough connection, knowing that there was a runner right behind them. But Krida Probodhini Pune are getting a lot more joy on those wide areas and getting balls into the box. Roots Football Club very much on the back foot here. Another corner for them to defend. Saw Sheikh take the previous free kick. Corner now will be whipped into the box here from defenders from the back, making their way into the box. Corner comes in, good height on it, but doesn't beat the first woman. One ball into the box again. This one touch disappointing, but out for a goal kick. Nearly 10 minutes into the second half here. 1-0 the scoreline, and no real surprises knowing how well both teams have done to get to this stage in the Women's League too. You don't keep the ball in those areas. Good turnover of possession. Keeps it forward. Clever pass. Could be easily intercepted though. 10 minutes into the second half. Scoreline remains 0-0. And Devi looking to just run that down from midfield. Lovely take there. Oh, it's brilliantly done from Nia Mukade. Excellent midfield play, and now lays that forward onto the left-hand side. The run has been made. The keeper comes, and it's a late run by the goalkeeper, and defender having to take matters into her own hands there. Rosie Thanga on that left-hand side is a constant menace for the back line of Krida Probodhini Pune, so they've done very well to keep a close eye on her. Every time she gets the ball, you know that there will be a challenge as soon as possible. Can't allow her to settle or have time on the ball. Here's Nandi Devi. Well, 35 minutes, 34 rather, plus stoppage time remaining here. Far too casual there from Acham Diego, which is riding the channel very well, but just about enough there. First time ball. Want to catch Samaya Sheikh for the run. Get away by Sonakshi Singh. Both coaches have had that opportunity of the halftime team talk. We saw Coach Anto Stephens making a double substitution at halftime, trying to get the 3 points. It's a drilled pass that can't be well collected. That kind of pressure just has to add up here into the second half, where both teams trying to keep the same intensity as they did in the first. That's where fresh legs will be a huge turning point for either team. It's all about taking risks. It's all about making that extra yard forward. And on the left-hand side, clever turn there. Maya can't keep that in play, unfortunately. Out for a throw-in. As we're heading into the final 30 minutes. Coach Dheeraj Mishra for Krida Probodhini Pune. We'll be looking at his bench at some point. Just switch things around, maybe in terms of personnel or the system. The way that they've defended has been very good, so we pleased with that aspect. It just needs that bit of cutting edges. Another awkward ball. It's a brilliant collect there. And Sonakshi Singh has had to do that on multiple occasions, getting quickly off her line to make the interceptions. Header forward. And it's a heavy touch, taking way too much time on the ball there. They'll gather back as Roots now moves through the midfield. And the turnover in a very dangerous area here. Here's Nana. On the left-hand side is Sumaya Sheikh. Gets it back to Nana. Opens up for the shot here. Nana looking to just clip that into the corridor of uncertainty. It's a bit of a spill there. They've kept the ball alive. Now the cross comes in. Keeper punches and does so well. Gets that out of harm's way. Atones for an error. It's looking to just continue with the pressure now, and on the counter-attack. Here's Nandi Devi. Feeds it forward to Adira. Adira chops in on her left foot here, looking to play the quick 1-2 here with the number 6. And they're taking her time. It's back to Adira. Adira well with the ball in. It's a decent delivery there. The fast take to make it 1-0. As she crashes the ball over. Well, that's the best chance that Roots Football Club have created in the second. Now, what a ball that was. Just perfectly into the path. If there was a trailing player who had made the run down the left-hand side, I guess it was Rosie Thanga who made that run and just fired that over. Huge sigh of relief. Krida Probodhini Pune. Just caught there. Number 4's in battle. ball short here. Nandi Devi races back for a long clearance. Oh, it's missed it completely there. Good defending on the cover. Heading into the final 30 minutes of normal time here. Still nil-nil the scoreline. Neither one of these teams finding the right answers in terms of those goal solutions. There's Adira, who's been involved in the build-up since coming on here. And the header is very awkward there. Lands awkwardly there, but the referee spots the foul. Field centre forward, just trying to get a bit of contact there. And with Nirola making the foul right in front of the watchful eyes of the referee. Such a risky ball there to flash that across the face. I know nobody can come, and that's the reward. Here's Nena. Nena's pass is a bit too heavy there for Maya. Can't keep that under control. Another clearance away. Very clever turn to just drop the shoulder. Look at the defending there from Aishwarya. So strong in the challenge. She's asking for the foul. She won't get it. Instead, it's gone against her. Seems like she did very well on this occasion. And once that hit the deck, don't see that she's done anything wrong there on that occasion. She does feel hard done by, and I agree with her on that occasion. They have to let that decision down as quickly as possible, as they have to defend this set piece now. And that left-hand side has all makings of putting in a dangerous delivery down that.
Substitution for Krida Probodhini Pune. Jersey number 28, Tanvi Kore, being replaced by jersey number 19, Purva Kaikwad.
Tanvi has been replaced by Purva for Krida Probodhini as the ball comes into the box. It's well defended. But manages to get away with it, and now Roots Football Club on the counter attack there. That's a foul. That's surely a yellow card too. So looking to break, and the referee slightly lenient on that occasion. As Roots Football Club looking to get a quick move on here to try to venture forward. Remember to keep the ball. It's a strong challenge there. Wins the ball cleanly again. It's right in front of the referee. The referee hadn't given the foul, but she does stop play. Try and tend to the injured players. They were coming together there. She looked like she had won the ball cleanly on that occasion. Might have got some of the player too. The referee has kept her cards in the pocket here. Oh, free kick for Krida Probodhini. And within seconds, Roots Football Club now have an opportunity from the set piece here. This is very much in strikeable range, and the key protagonists make their way forward here. Nia Mukati has the ball in her hand. Wouldn't be surprised if skipper Achom Diagio just pulled rank on that occasion. The centre half and the centre midfielder. It's the strike from distance. It's well handled. Nia Mukati lining up that shot. No trouble there in terms of making the difference. And then on the right hand side, and it's cutting a bit of a tight angle here. Just about to keep the ball in play. Good swivel there on central areas. Keeping the ball very well here. Roots under pressure. Side forward to Adira. Ball well. Good combination play there with Nandi Devi. Raised, looked up, looked for the cross into the box. Well defended. Oh, she had to get there first, and she did. Critical interception from the centre half. Anywhere will do kind of clearance. Heading into the business end of the match here. 25 minutes for stoppage time remain here for both teams. But that goal still remains elusive for both teams. Point doesn't really help either here, considering both teams did lose their first game in the final round of Indian Women's League 2 here. Now down the left-hand side, looks to just drop the shoulder, increase forward here. Looks for a shot from distance. Bounces right in front of the goalkeeper, but Ritika comfortable gather. Maya Sheikh put forward some brilliant delivery, and she rides the challenge brilliantly, and the foul has been given just before. Well, it's a brilliant ball there. You can see she just gets there first. Having got there, you can see it's an entanglement of legs from the two number 12s really. Linda Iren gets the decision in her favor. But Divya Pavara could have very easily tapped it into an empty net to make it 1-0. And that's all it takes. A ball forward which hasn't been dealt with. Next thing you know, you're in real trouble defending and backpedaling. The whistle helping Roots Football Club on that occasion. The scoreline remains 0-0. Chamdegyu on our screen, the number 5 skipper for Root Football Club, gets the free kick and the game back up and running. Neither team giving each other an inch here whatsoever. Now that a single goal just might settle this game. Brilliant play there from Sumaya Sheikh. Again the ball forward. Keep it quickly off her lines, gets there first and makes the clearance. And on that occasion, and Nandini having to drive forward, but she's caught out of position. A real battle in the middle of the park here. Both sets of players flying into the challenge. Here's Nandi Devi with a quick 1-2 here. Good play from the Roots players. Rani Kadam, skipper. Both captains have been outstanding, haven't they? Both number 5s have marshaled their defenses so well. Huge reason for keeping it 0-0. Brilliant footwork there from Little. On the right hand side, the two substitutes looking to combine. Here's Adira. Here's Nandi Devi. And looking to just fire that across the defender. And he does well in terms of that defensive structure, in terms of getting back there first. They will concede the corner, however. Corner kick here for Root Football Club. Heading into the final 20 minutes as a left-footed delivery is into the box. It's a good delivery, looking to climb over to get the header. Well defended as they look to get that out of harm's way. Trying to be as precise as possible. Game is getting a bit more stretched now. Both teams just much desperate to get that opening goal, knowing that the game is very much there for the taking. As the ball delivered in, it's critical goalkeeping there from Ritika. Reads the danger very well. Gets there first, collects well and finds the accurate pass to Nana. There's Rani Kadam striding with the ball. With Nandini. Ball out, again good defensive work there from Maya Rabari. Following the run of Sumaya Sheikh. Everywhere she goes, you know that Maya Rabari or Aishwarya very much making the run. Throwing the ball well. Doesn't have enough on it to get the shot away. Just over. Out for a goal kick. She's starting to be as much patient as possible, and as soon as the ball pops up in the air, just looking to just hit that, but no real conviction on the shot. And the defending is good. It's brilliant there. The way she covers the ground and so assured with her challenges really helped out Nandini on that left there, the skipper Rani Kadam. Header forward, well defended. Sumaya with a clever reverse pass there, nearly finding her strike partner there, well defended, but the offside flag was raised. Into the final 20 minutes here. Score still remains elusive for both teams. 0-0 the scoreline. As it stands, both teams will register their first points of the final round. Having lost their first games, and now a draw doesn't really set it up nicely as they look to progress for Indian Women's League 2. Of course, motion very much up for grabs for the teams here. Garhwal United find themselves in pole position. That's a brilliant pass onto the left-hand side now. Toss comes in, well defended. Keeper, this has to come. Oh, it's a foul and it's just at the edge of the box. Handball has been given. Let's just see how close that was. Right at the edge of the box by the first look of it. Look, she goes there to try and close down. Aditi Gadekar thinks that might have just clipped her arm. Another free kick here, which this time I'm sure Achomdegio will take. But the first one to Nia Mukati. This time it's up to the captain to take responsibility. Free kick here. Achomdegio sizing this one up. Have options if they are to fizz this towards the box or might decide to go for goal themselves. Is Achomdegio with the ball into the box, punches it away. The combination of the defender and the goalkeeper doing just enough. Will be a corner. Situation still not clear here for Krida Probodhini Pune. Played with a lot more heart and intensity in the second half. Come close on a couple of occasions. Yamukati will take the free kick. Corner rather, keeps it short. Now the ball into the box. It is in a bit of an awkward region here against the first and the second ball. They're trying to venture forward there. The keeper should be favoured, and she is easily claimed here. Lovely reverse pass there, looking to just evade the challenge. Ravi has been nicked off the ball. On the left-hand side. Here's Nana. Now keeping the ball in close quarters here, trying to be as measured with the pass. Sumaya gets there first. It's Sumaya Sheikh, what a save! And on the follow-up to make it 1-0. And it's Krida Probodhini Pune who has got the reward for persistent play. Sumaya Sheikh was let through on goal. Her shot was saved brilliantly by Sonakshi Singh. But on the follow-up from an unmissable angle, it is Divya Pavara to make it 1-0. We talked about that combination in the first half, and it's that one that comes up trump.
Krida Probodhini Pune, jersey number 12, Divya Pavara.
Well, it's just so 15 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. We have the game's first goal, and it's Krida Probodhini Pune. That front two of Sumaya Sheikh and Divya Pavara have been a constant menace for the Roots Football Club defensive line. Soon after that goal, the referee deciding that the perfect time for the final water break here. The drinks break has been scheduled as we head towards the final 15 minutes where Roots Football Club are staring down the barrel of 2 defeats on the trot in the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. We're back for the final 15 minutes as Krida Probodhini Pune look to protect their slender advantage. We're back underway for the final stage of this hotly and tightly contested game here between the two teams. This football club and Krida Probodhini Pune have really left it all on the line here. That goal from Divya Pavara at a timely manner. It was a well worked team move there. Maya Sheikh has been such a willing runner throughout the channel. She got her shot away, which was very well saved by Sonakshi Singh. On the follow up from close and unmissable range was Divya Pavara. Make it 1-0 here. Can Krida Prabodhini Pune now protect this one goal advantage? Or will we see Roots Football Club come back strongly with a goal here? From their perspective, they need that goal. They've been feeling up all the expectations and the pressure, knowing how well they played in the group stages, winning all four games, conceding just a solitary goal, but that lost to the Indian Arrows in their first game. 2-0 down there, 1-0 down here. It's been the goals that has been lacking for Roots Football Club. Shepherd that out of play will be a goal kick. There's coach Andrew Stevens for Roots Football Club. Dip into his bench once again here. From gets good distance on it. Very good first touch there from the substitute for Krida Prabodhini. It's another shot from distance. And looks like the goalkeeper has gotten the final touch on it. Brilliant hit there with the way that she just got that fire towards it. Looked like it might just go out for a goal kick. See the goalkeeper, yes, clearly making that last touch. Yeah, Krida Prabodhini can get a touch now towards goal as the ball whipped into the box from close range to make it 2, but the flag has been raised. The whistle sounded. Sumaya Sheikh was convinced that she got that goal legally. See, there's the collision between the defender and the goalkeeper there, and the goalkeeper will receive maximum protection in terms of contact. Right decision there. Now we look forward. Nandini should be able to deal with the situation. All the way back to our goalkeeper. Just invite the press here. Can't afford to make a mistake in these areas. Has done very well to work the ball there. Here's Nana. Looking to turn. Oh, she's been blocked off completely there from Aishwarya. Brilliantly played there in the centre half. Here's Adira. Going for the quick 1-2 there. Worked it very well. Looks for the cross into the box. Fired it in. Cleared that just about. Oh, the critical touch there. Aditi Garekar has done so well, but she had to get that spot on. Not putting the ball in play here. Fizzed in towards the box. Looking for the shot there. Savi has been well blocked. So another scraps here. The defending is resolute. After the Probodhini players. Now looking for the counter-attack themselves. But Kapegio has come a long way to try and get the ball first. She's got the ball and might have gotten a kick for her troubles as we head towards the final 10 minutes. 10 minutes plus stoppage time remain. Match number 6 of the Indian Women's League 2 here at the Bilal Stadium. Where Probodhini Pune looking to get their first victory of the final round. Divya Pavara's goal just before the second half water break that separates the two teams here. Which football club need to score in their final stages yet. Need to try and find the gap here. Try and still play how well they have in those middle phases. It's just been that quality in the final third that has been lacking for them. The pass taken there, well intercepted. We play good football in those tight spaces. They've been a very well coached side. And to Stephen will have seen a lot of things that he's happy about, but want the coach to try and give his team that bit of lift that they desperately require at this moment in time. And the referee, to her credit, has really kept the game flowing, and full credit to the officials. Referee Neetu Rana with Rai, Pinky Pandey and Matsuba on the sidelines as the fourth official. Kept the game going, make sure that the competitive spirit wasn't robbed away as the ball towards Maya has been intercepted there. And Begio gets the team forward with the pass forward, well defended again. In these situations where Krida Probodhini players have really excelled. They've absorbed the pressure, they always look threatening there. Typical header there from Maya Rabari. And Begio is just lost out on that occasion. He has a nibble here. Chance to close this game out here. To make it 2-0. It's a brilliant block. And then to make it 2 now. They have hit 2 goals in the matter of 7 minutes. And it's Krida Probodhini Pune who have really rocked up in the second half with a good work this from Naina. Keeps her composure. And what about that? A sweeping finish from the number 12, Divya Pavara. She has got a brace. 2 different types of goals, but 2 very, very important ones. Full credit to the way that Krida Probodhini have approached this second half. And they have the rewards. Well, they got 1 in the defeat against Garhwal United. Now they have 2 in this possible victory against Roots Football Club, the toppers of Group D. And on the right hand side, Divya Pavara, the difference maker. We saw 2 outstanding goals in the 4:30 kickoff from Sanfida Nogam, the skipper of Garhwal United. We've seen 2 equally important goals from Divya Pavara in the second half here. Done very well to keep her balance here. Just put that across. Well defended. Referee spotting the foul as a collision, and quick medical attention will be needed. You see both players have eyes on the ball there. It's a very unfortunate collision. Head on head, it's a very sore one. 6 minutes plus stoppage time remain here for Krida Probodhini Pune to get the 3 points, and what an important 3 points it would be. That second position very much up for grabs after Indian Arrow's defeat to Garhwal United earlier this evening. Well, 5 minutes plus stoppage time remain here. As Krida Probodhini Pune still look to press on to add the third goal. Goal difference might well and truly play a part here. Which team qualifies, and it's all about promotion, isn't it? For the Indian Women's League to make it to the next tier above, make that next step into Indian women's football. The football club have shown that they're a very well coached outfit, but just lacking those killer moments. We've seen that from Krida Prabodhini Pune. Both goals from Divya Pavara, the difference maker. Onto the left. Good clearance there. Akram Degio has made countless runs of those clearances from the channels. At some point, coach Andrew Stephen has to throw caution to the wind here. Might have to bring on a couple more attackers in the hopes of trying to get a goal here. Maybe even sacrifice concluding this third. Points are the most important thing here. Can they salvage a draw from this improbable situation? He passed down the right hand side. Here's Adira. On her left foot, trying to go around the outside. Good defending this. Jesus past Nandini, but Nandini gets it back. Really good battle this. Now played across. Doesn't get the connection on it. Enough bodies there to clear the danger. Roots now playing with the intensity that they needed a long time ago. Surely a foul there. An arm across the attacker. Referee having a clear view at this, and it's a free kick now for Roots Football Club. It's an opportunity after Linda Irin made that run. As soon as she felt that armor on the shoulder, we're always going to take a tumble here. It's a free kick, and it's a good position here for Roots Football Club to try and play something dangerous in this final 3 minutes. Free kick opportunity as we head towards the final 2 minutes plus stoppage time here at the Daler Stadium. Probodhini Pune, 2 goals to the good. Is there a twist in the tail here? Degio with the corner kick into the box. Oh, it's perfect, but can't find the header on target. The delivery from Degio from the free kick was right on the money. The header couldn't be on target as see the goalkeeper Hithika had come out there, doesn't make contact, and then is catch in no man's land. That could have really changed the complexion of the final few minutes in this match here, but instead it remains at 2-0. 90 seconds remain in the 90 minutes. Well run forward here from Degio. Lovely drag back there. Keeps the shot. And it's a heavy touch there, but having to battle them, that's very well. Done these situations brilliantly here, Roots. Just the final third. It's just been lacking for them. Here's Sumaya Sheikh now. Trying to hold off the challenge. Very well. There's Nana who had the assist for the second goal, looking for Vijay Pawar once again into the final minute of normal time here. Received confirmation of 3 minutes of stoppage time being added on, so time really running out here for Roots Football Club to get 2 goals. Shot from distance from Sumaya. It's on target. Oh, he's made a hash of it, and we have the game's third goal. It's a shot from improbable distance. It with real pace and swerve, completely catching out Kunashi Singh. And Krida Probodhini Pune now surely have the points wrapped up with 3 goals to the good. We're right on the stroke of 90 minutes. Krida Probodhini Pune in the second half has been the better team. and they've really made it count.
Fourth
Look at this
scorer,
from a
Krida
shot from
Probodhini
distance. It
Pune, jersey
bounces
number 16,
awkwardly,
Sumaya
but
Sheikh.
gets caught with the swerve on the ball, and that should be that.
And on time, 3 minutes.
As we're into 3 minutes of stoppage time here, the game getting away from Roots Football Club in the second half. It's been clinical from Krida Probodhini Pune. Now venturing forward here. Now their objective will be game management and keeping this clean sheet, as the result is all but settled now. Quality performance after Divya Pavara added the brace before and after the water break, and Sumaya Sheikh getting rewarded for her tireless effort going forward. Plus stoppage time remain here. Here for Bodni Pune and just keep the ball and wrap up the points and the result here. But they're still hungry to get another goal here. They know that goal difference might just play a part. Now their goal difference very much favorable into +1 here after this result. A 3-1 defeat to Herbal United, now firmly in the rearview mirror for them. This is an excellent report from the girls in white here. Retouch it forward. They win the challenge again. And now Sumaya can run down the left-hand side. Look at the goal. Over 90 minutes played. The centre forward has been brilliant throughout this match. Also, heavy touch there from Anthony Bella. And showing way too much of the ball there to Naina. Into the final minute of stoppage time here. With Football Club. They never know when they're beat, but they know that they have been only beating here in this final round of the Indian Women's League 2. The top 6 teams are into battle, looking to seek promotion. Let's play forward from Root Football Club. Good footwork there from Neha Mukati. Well cleared here. To take under pressure, feed that onto the right hand side. They still want more here. Well defended there from Makram Dagio. Here's Savi Janjang. Good one touch passing here. About 10 minutes remain here. For Krida Probodhini Pune to just hold off from what has been a top performance here. Referee has a final look and blows the whistle for the end of the match. And what a performance it has been from Krida Probodhini Pune. 0-0 at halftime, knowing that this game had all the makings of a very tight and tense encounter. Instead, it turns into a 3-0 rout for Krida Probodhini Pune. 2 goals from Divya Pavara either side of the water break, and Somaya Sheikh adding the third from distance. Krida Probodhini Pune get their first victory of the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. They have wiped out that early first game defeat. Now very much in the rearview mirror as we look at the stats from this match. Roots Football Club having plenty of shots on target. As you can see, 10 of them, 18 chances created. It just shows you how well KPP defended throughout the match. 7 shots on target, 3 of them goals, showing you how clinical they have been, as tackles have been flying throughout the match. But it's Krida Probodhini Pune with the all-important 3 goals and the 3 points. Well, that concludes all the action today at the Dula Stadium here in Goa, as Roots Football Club and Krida Probodhini Pune play out yet another successful day of action. 3-0 to Krida Probodhini Pune, as we bring you the highlights from the second half. It was 0-0 after the first 45. Just showed you one of these teams will need to take that extra bit of chance going forward. It was the girls in white who did just that. What a performance it was from Sumaya Sheikh. She really did run the challenge, run the line so well throughout the match, and she got her rewards when the opportunity did arrive. That header over the crossbar just gave us a taste of what things might have happened here. She was a constant menace, putting in dangerous deliveries time after time again. and it was no surprises that she was front and center when the goals had to be scored. Aishwarya on that occasion making the defensive work there when the through pass was slid brilliantly. They kept their composure throughout here as Sonakshi Singh had to make quite a few saves. Dheeraj crossed into the box, nearly finding that chance there for Rosie Tanga. And if she could have got that shot on target, we'd have seen a completely different game here. Chances were at a premium for Root Football Club in terms of real shots on target. Sumaya Sheikh continued to battle, try and get her team forward. And when that opportunity did arise, she did as a proper centre forward does, making sure they were very much holding the line in terms of when the ball was being delivered and when the shot went through. You just knew that Divya Pawara on the follow-up had an unmissable chance. As you can hear the celebrations in the background for Krida Probodhini Pune. They've done so well to not just finish that. They knew that there was a goal disallowed, but they kept plugging in, kept creating chances. I knew they just needed the one maybe to close the game out, but they instead end up with 3 points and 3 goals. Now just creep into that second spot in the final round of the Indian Women's League 2. This was the goal as Maya timed the run perfectly. It was a good save, and on the follow-up, Divya Pawara had made the run completely unopposed and tapped in from close range. It was time for more goals, though. You could see that chances were going to come. A couple of other chances that were given away, chalked off for fouls on the goalkeeper. Maya Sheikh feeling that she did more than enough in terms of getting her goal that she thoroughly deserved. She had to wait till the very last minute before that did arrive. This was such composed play there from Naina, keeping the ball, laying it off to Divya Pawara, who swept home to make it 2-0. And from there, it looked a lot more comfortable and convincing for Krida Probodhini Pune. He had time for one more goal just before the final whistle. Foul was given for Roots Football Club to try and get a shot away. To their credit, they kept on peppering the goal. They wanted that extra goal, and it did arrive in the form of Maya Sheikh. It's a shot from distance where Sonakshi Singh completely misjudged the trajectory of the ball, and she was beaten from well out. And there you have it. Yet another day of successful football action comes to an end with Roots Football Club nil, Vidar Prabodhini Pune 3. This is me, Suraj, who's been your commentator for this evening, and I'll catch you guys very soon for the next round of fixtures. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon.